So as you go through life, you find that there are many things in this life that just straight up suck. They're a drag. Splinters, traffic, Tucker Carlson, you get me. Then there are those things that are, for some reason, they get labeled as completely and utterly shitty, but they really aren't. They're actually quite good at times. So with that in mind, I'm going to do something a little different and count down the top 5 things that I think get a bum rap. And of course, you may disagree with me. Maybe you think that these things actually, in fact, do suck and deserve the rap that they get. It's a justifiable thing. Or maybe I missed something and you want to let me know. Well, there's a solution to that. And that's the comment section. Leave one. Let's talk about it. Also, like and subscribe, please. It really helps me know how I'm doing and what it is you'd like to see going forward. Also, you can check all my social media places: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Reddit, Discord, Redbeard videos across the board, except for Snapchat is ChrisRB6. So those are the places to reach me. I'm going to put them across the bottom, and that's where you're going to find me. So I know what at least half of you are going to say, and I also know what the other half of you are going to say. Haha, I have all the answers. So my answer to you both is, let me explain. Half will say,
we pay too many taxes.
I'll answer that with my answer to the other group, who will say we don't use our taxes correctly. Here we go. Ready? Without getting too specifically political here, if you know me, you know my politics. You can probably scan the area behind me and possibly pick it up, but it's not 100%. So maybe you don't. So all I'll say is, for intensive purposes right now, if our taxes were used correctly, take my money, okay? Take it all. I'd have plenty after taxes if our government here in the US used it for the things that actually helped us people, and not the things we currently use them for. So that answers both halves, does it not? If rich people were left more to their own devices, well, if you come to think of it, we kind of already saw what that looked like. I mean, go up to a black person and or a Native American, if you can find one, and ask them what happens when the balance is so far in one direction. I think you catch my drift. I think you know what I'm getting at here. But taxes, if they were used to help us, like with healthcare or food or lowering the prices of stuff or whatever, the things that actually help us people on the in the world on the ground, because a more sophisticated, expensive tank is not helping me. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. If you're a creative person and you're in your 20s or early 30s, you can get a lot done while you're not sleeping.
He creeps me out, but I think he might be a genius.
Sure, it'll rot your brain in due time. Check me out. I'm the perfect example of that. And you'll have what I like to call zombie days. You'll have so many great projects finished, you just won't know what they are or what you did with them because, you know, zombie days. So it's probably the 5th most popular sport in the US right now, behind football, basketball, baseball, even soccer. Probably Indian dick wrestling, if it was televised properly, would definitely edge out the NHL in America for some reason.
Here on ESPN 8, The Ocho, bringing you the finest in seldom seen sports from around the globe since 1999. If it's almost a sport, we've got it here.
But I'm simply flabbergasted by this. Even all those years where it sat in 4th in ranking behind the other 3 majors, the NFL, the Major League Baseball, and the NBA, I was completely shocked. Why? It's got all the excitement and constant back and forth of basketball with body checking and fighting, where people only go away for 10 or 15 minutes and they're right back out there. How could you deny that shit? It's way, way faster than baseball.
Face it, Fry. Baseball was as boring as Mom and apple pie. That's why they jazzed it up.
Boring? Baseball wasn't... So they finally jazzed it up.
And just as violent as football. If I would argue it's just as violent as football.
I don't know how he's going to get up. A little bit of an explanation.
It's the only sport that can pretty much guarantee a less than a 3-hour experience at any given time, and it also guarantees constant action, which no other sport does. Football is a 60-minute clocked game, and do you know how much time is actually played? Like how much time is actually spent in action? like 12 or 13 minutes. We sit and watch a game for 3+ hours, 60 minutes of time gameplay, and only 12 of those minutes shit is actually happening? How is that? And I still love football. It sounds like I'm shitting on football. I'm not. With that being said, I love all these sports, but I love hockey over all of them. And the NHL playoffs, hands down, my favorite time of the year. That is, of course, until my Rangers inevitably shit the bed like they usually do. It's an annual rite of passage, and it's a pain. It's like putting shit under my fingernails or sticking shit in my eye.
And I do it every fucking year, and I don't know why.
Anyway, after I wallow in my self-hatred and get past that, I still watch the Stanley Cup Finals. So there you go. The NHL gets a very bum rap. So. These fuckers, they're called circus peanuts. Did you know that? These are here because one of my kids calls me a sociopath for enjoying these marshmallow-like substances that are orangish in color and taste vaguely of bananas, I think. They're really not that bad, although it does taste a lot like you're chewing sugar. That brings us to number one. But before we get to our number one, I'm going to do the honorable mentions, but I'm going to talk through them because, well, I don't know if you get it by just pictures, so maybe I'll do that. Well, having a cold. Hear me out. If you do this one right and you're not like actually dying, resting in bed for a day or two as an adult is like a fucking dream. Shit, maybe it's not actually being sick then? Am I faking this whole time? This is a personal one, but I find them to be quite cathartic and relaxing, especially when I'm alone or with my significant other who really doesn't put any pressure on me at all. But I can listen to music, I can listen to talk radio, I can do whatever I want, and it's cool. The funniest people on the planet when you have zero responsibility over them. So to be more specific, drunk strangers. That's it. Not drunk people in general. Drunk people that I have to take care of. Fucking obnoxious, go away. As a lifelong city boy, having lived in heavily populated areas my entire life, I cannot wait until I retire to many, many acres of land. Dude, what does a band have to do to get some recognition around this fucking place? Oh my god! Styx is every bit as culturally relevant as Journey, every bit as successful from a record sales and chart success standpoint as Kiss, and every bit as long-lasting as any band out there has ever been, and they're still kicking it at 50 fucking years after their first album was released. What does Styx have to do to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, folks? Or why do people have to malign them so much? It's insane to me. Having seen them live in the very last year of our Lord 2023, I can tell you that they still put on one hell of a show. Go see Styx. Go fucking protest. They need to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a joke that they're not. And that does it. That does it for my list of bum raps. I'm quite passionate about this. What are your bum raps? What are some things out there that you either like or do that people look at you and go, really? Huh? I have quite a few. I could do another one of these. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear what ones you have. Put them down in the comments and let me know. Check out all the social media places, which I've already bored you with already, so I'm not going to do that again. But be sure to tell me in the comments, what are your bum raps, or which one of these you're like, dude, you really like that shit, or you really do that? You're crazy. Be sure to let me know. And I want to thank you so much for being here with me, as I so much enjoy being here with you. My channel does not get a bum rap, and neither do you. So thank you for being here, and you're the reason why my channel doesn't get a bum rap. And until next time, here at Redbeard Videos, we will see you again real soon. Thank you so much for being here.